what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session, guys. It appears the volume seems to be working pretty well, which I'm excited about, especially considering that this is the first week or the first couple of days I've been using my microphone since the first of the year, as I told people I was going to do. Shout out to you guys for being here. For those of you who were here yesterday, thank you for being here yesterday. We did our first live stream with just the 1 hour playing against backing track, sort of improvisational Saturday, which is what I would like to continue doing. Guys, I want to say thank you for those of you who are here, for those of you who were here yesterday, for those of you who can continue to be here, thank you so much. For those of you who can only be here from time to time, thank you for just being here from time to time. For those of you who can, who have just started getting here recently, thank you for getting here recently. For those of you who can only watch the replay section, I understand that a lot of you will only have that particular sort of opportunity available to you, because it's just sometimes it's really, really hard to be here on a regular basis. I get that, especially on weekends and on days you don't really want to do it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. However you watch this, however you consume this content, whatever you're working on, if you're trying to get better as a guitar player, if you just want to see me get better, thank you guys for being here either way. And I'm glad that you guys like, comment, and support the channel that way. As I said before, or as I'm going to go over my spiel real quick, we will go over every little thing. Well, not every little thing, but we'll go over kind of the details as to what this channel is about. So guys, the channel, for those of you who've never seen the channel before, I go over my spiel here right here in the beginning. And that's just to tell you guys basically what the channel is about. So the channel is basically about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. Now, the first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together. So we can go from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now, we do that by following a very basic structure. We practice. We do practice, scales, chords, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different chords and voices, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week, and different cover songs that we use to help us build the foundation to do the second thing, which is the improvisational music section. So the improvisational music is basically about me on the live stream playing against backing tracks. It's about you sitting on your throne of judgment, and then you getting to tell me whether I'm doing good, whether I'm doing bad, whether I'm doing great, whether I'm doing terribly. Obviously, you get to tell me all the stuff based on your own opinion, based on your own experience, and that's very helpful to me to look back on that and see what people are thinking on what I can do. And you can give me suggestions about different exercises and different content creators who can help me get better as an improvisational musician. Well, basically my hope is that at a certain point you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you will record yourself playing against these backing tracks, upload those videos to YouTube using backing tracks, obviously, that I have in the playlist section of my channel. Again, that I did not create. These are open licensing sort of things. And so that people can at the very least you can send them to me, and so that we can at least talk about them on my channel, obviously only with your permission. We can talk about how you attack the fretboard using those songs, using those backing tracks, how I attack the fretboard using those exact same backing tracks, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All that is in service to the third thing, and the third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. And the whole channel is about me doing my best and creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X, while I'm using my guitar and my understanding of the fretboard to create and my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which is my digital audio workstation, or DAW for short. I will be singing, I will be songwriting, I will be writing different guitar parts, different solos, different tracks like that, so to create the best music I can. So obviously 100% of the music I'll be putting out there will obviously be in an effort for me to get better, 90% of which will be for me personally and for my own personal projects. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts, music that I create with other musicians and music that I create for people who are working on film scores or short films and things of that nature, so I can create the best music I can. I can also use the dexterity of my brain to switch between making music for people who want to write music and people who want to write or people who need music for movie scores, because it's not only not the same mixing and mastering process, it's not the same mental creativity. It's not the same creativity that comes from it. So I don't know if you guys worked on that before, but that's what it is. Lastly, when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. When people comment in real time, I can see some changes that I can make in real time that are very helpful to the channel, but it's also helpful to see some of these changes that people ask me to make that will inevitably help me get better as a not just as a content creator, but not just as a streamer, but also as a producer. So when people comment in real time, it's very, very helpful stuff. So I like to ask people to comment in real time, but I also ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I can make this channel net zero. Net zero is literally exactly what you think it is. It's to make this channel as free for me as I'm already trying to make for you guys as possible. At the very least, my hope is to make the live stream as free as possible for as many people as I possibly can. So I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe, especially, well, obviously, I'm always going to ask people to do that, but it helps me reduce what I have to do, which is the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, although I'm never going to ask people to stop donating to the channel because I'm never going to refuse money, but at the same time, I would like to minimize the amount of time I have to talk about it. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, there are two ways you can do so. You can do so directly or indirectly. Directly through my Ko-fi account, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will make that available in the chat. It is already available in the description. You can donate as little as €1 or more to the channel if you'd like to do so. And if you don't want to do so and you want to check out the indirect way is through cryptocurrency referral links. Now, the cryptocurrency referral links are located in the description of my video. Again, you have to be age eligible and regionally eligible, both of which you should be if you're watching my channel, because I've age restricted my channel. So both of which you should be able to do if you are watching my channel. Now, I don't know how YouTube does it. I just set it to whatever it says to not for kids, and I don't know exactly what that means outside of like the range. I just set it to what I was told to set it to by the YouTube prompts and propositions, or not propositions, whatever. Yeah, what it proposed. So basically, the way that this works is when you sign up on any of these cryptocurrency platforms using any of my referral links, and you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits that would normally not be offered to you otherwise. The perks and benefits they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back in cryptocurrency, or whether they offer you $100 off of trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, as I'm the referring client. And yeah, as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, like I said, I made 63, give or take $63 this year, which I will be using to reinvest back in my channel. And next year I'll be doing the same thing. And this will be the last year I'll be doing it, but spending the money on when I receive that money, of the money that I make off this channel or off my cryptocurrency, I'll be using 15 to 20% of my total gains, basically between $50 and $100 to reinvest back in my channel. And so that's how it helps out with the channel, okay? Because whatever they offer you, the perks that they offer you, they will in turn offer me, okay? Lastly, again, I should just reiterate this. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency every single day. I only spend between $25 and $50, maybe a little bit more than that, but basically between $25 and $50 on average a month into cryptocurrency. You guys can do the same, or you don't have to do it at all. And signing up does not require that you purchase anything. And purchasing anything one time doesn't mean you have to do it a second time. You just test it out, see if it's good for you, talk with your family about it, and figure it out for yourself. Again, if you have any questions related to that, I'm happy to talk about cryptocurrency, Web 3.0, and the advantages of having cryptocurrency and what it does for the future of the internet and other things and other applications like that. If you guys want to have that conversation, I'm very readily available to have those conversations on off the stream. Okay. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel is obviously not just liking, I want people to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. Like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channels, comment on the videos. Okay. But also, the easiest way to help me out outside of that is obviously helping me grow my other platforms. Like I said, I am recently just getting on Discord with my Muzzy McGee account. Again, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. And if you want to help me grow those platforms, whether I'm active on them or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I'm going to go ahead and post my Ko-fi account into the chat so that you guys can have that. And you can copy and you can, you know what I mean? You can, let me see if I can just copy this real quick. You guys can go ahead and use that, check it out for yourself. See if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can, okay? Okay, and here's a copy of the lick of the week. Again, we're going over this month, like I said before, we're going over all the licks of the week that we've done in the past, because I have not posted a bunch of them, and I'd like to post some of them either at the end of this month or between now and the end of, or that week in February, between the week of the end of the week of the 16th. So I think it's like the 22nd. we're just going to be working on old licks of the week. Because I want to post these, I want to write these, I want to do these, I want to put these up there on the internet that I've done myself. It gives props to the individuals who created them, like Antonio Visario and this other guy, Maurizio Mira. It helps them grow their channels, but it also helps us gain more as far as getting more notoriety, because it helps us get better as guitar players, and that helps as well. Lastly, I'm going to write this real quick. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post this. I forgot to do this. I'll post this into the pin this message. I'm going to go right into this. We're going to open up the online metronome. We're going to get started here today, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. Again, like I said before, happy Sunday to all of you guys. And again, if you are having any issues regarding the audio, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section, or if things are not working. Like I said, there are going to be technical issues here and there. Just generally speaking, there's going to be, what do you call that? I guess technical issues, especially considering the fact that I have just hooked up this microphone. There are going to be other technical issues as I add things to the background. There's just going to be those kinds of things. So whenever there's an issue, guys, please feel free to comment those into the chat, or comment on them later if you're just watching these videos later. It's helpful, okay? I have to be aware of some of these things, and sometimes I cannot always be aware of everything all the time. So yeah, let's get right to it, guys. Shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday. Hearts for everybody. Well, I'm going to give you guys hundreds, because hundreds are better than, well, I don't know if hundreds are better than hearts. I like hearts too, but let's go. Shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday. Let's get it going. We're going to work on this exercise. I'm going to try to, like I said, I'm going to try to work on this new pick grip. I'm going to try to sit back in the frame and see if I can get these exercises done correctly with the new picking thing that I'm working on. We're going to try not to look down. We'll try not to Quasimodo or muffin time. Let's get right into the, well, I got to take up the tempo. We're going to do the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute, 190 beats per minute, guys. Again, we're going to keep our eyes closed. We are not looking down at our fretboards, and the eyes closed is just us getting the opportunity to make sure that we are doing these exercises without staring down at our fretboards, okay? I'm trying to move this out here just a little bit. I want to move up a little bit more, but I should not, because of the fact that it takes me out of the frame, and I want people to see my hands, even though they're freezing. let's get right into the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats, 190 beats per minute, y'all. Let's go. Still slipping in and out of that grip. I'm trying to get it right. It's still just not working. I still got to keep working on it to try to get it better, guys. I'm going to turn up the volume here real quick on my guitar. And we're going to work on the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret before we get right into the alternate picking. Selective picking is what I should have said. Woo! Now we can take the tempo downward, and I can turn down my guitar before I blow people's eardrums out they face holes, which is not at all what I'm trying to do, because our ears are very important. Okay, we're gonna work on the alternate, the selective picking pattern. Let's see, we're at 140, 150, and then 160 beats per minute. This is the other one I want to work on later on this week. It's the... So let's get right into the first ones, which sounds like this. 140 beats per minute, guys. It sounds a little like this. It does sound cooler when you palm mute it. I'll put it that way. The only reason I palm muted it that time is because the other exercise that I want to work on later on this week is the other one that is Really, really, really cool. But he was talking about the person who did it was palm muting it, this, that, and the other. And I haven't posted this individual who's done this, who put out the exercise, so that's why I'm going to hold off on doing it today. I was going to do it today, but I totally forgot to post the other guy who put it out, and I don't have it on my Instagram account. I'll put it that way. I don't have it on my Instagram account, so I didn't post it. So because of that, because I didn't post it or type it into the chat, I was like, well, we'll wait till we'll do it later this week. We're going to do it on Tuesday. I'll add it Tuesday. We'll be good. Okay? 150 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's go. I can't wait to go look back at that and see how it sounded, like for real, like with the palm mute. 160, same exercise. Let's go. What do you guys think? You guys think it sounds cool? Y'all let me know. Okay. Let me get right into this. We're at 160 beats per minute, y'all. Let me go right into the 190 beats per minute, guys. We are doing... I'm going to have to check this out. We're at 180 beats per minute. Again, we're in C major this week, and I should have made that clear before we got started here today. We're in C major, okay? And I just got to check this out to make sure that I'm doing this right. Ionian scale. Ionian scale. Ionian is Ionian. When somebody says Ionian, just think it's major. Ionian major is the same thing. It's not any different. It's the same scale. It's a synonym. Synonym. That's the word I want. That's what I was looking for. So we are doing. Yep, the C major scale followed by the C sharp D flat major scale, and then we're going to do the C minor pentatonic scale and follow that up with the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale equivalents. Okay, guys, that's what we gonna do. Okay, that's what we gonna do. All right, let's get to it. Started at 190 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Second position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, guys. Fifth position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. I had to do the count. I had to count the patterns in my head. Sixth position, C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position? Seventh position? Seventh position. That's what it is. Seventh position. C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. the 7th position, I'm sorry, the 8th position, or the octave position of the C major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, now we're going to get right into the C sharp D flat major scale. Again, our eyes are closed so that we're not looking down at our fretboards. If you have another technique for this, I'm all ears for it. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people who play with like face masks, like the sleep masks that I wear. But I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to keep my eyes closed. Hopefully you're doing the same thing. Again, we're not staring down at our fretboards. We're doing our best to make sure that we're doing the best job we can do. Let's go. C major. C sharp D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute in first position. Let's go. Second position, C sharp D flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Third position, C sharp D flat major scale at 195 beats per minute. 190 beats per minute. Let's go. position. Is that the fourth position? Fourth position. C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Actually, hold on, let me try that again. I want to say this is fifth position, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this is fifth position. Let's go. Yeah, this is fifth position. Yeah, fifth position. C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position. Seventh position. Seventh position. C sharp, D flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, the C sharp, D flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, we finished up the major scales. Now we're going to go into the minor pentatonic equivalents. I see somebody just wrote on the in the chat, so I'm going to put this on pause for a second right here, and I'm going to try to check this out. My bad, shotties. When you see that I am not available or I'm not writing you guys back in the chat, you guys have to excuse me. I don't mean anything by it. I just sometimes I don't see the comments right away. Oftentimes it's because I have my eyes closed, and I have my eyes closed because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not looking down at the fretboard. So excuse me for that. Let me see what it's written here. I think it's Kalaka A5W. I don't know what that means. Kalakaka. This is what's written. That's what I see it written as. And then I play electric guitar without an amplifier. Will I be able to get the minimum sound self-practice if they're otherwise to play electric guitar? It's difficult for people to play at home. I play electric guitar without an amplifier. Will I be able to get the minimum sound for self-practice? I play with the electric guitar unplugged all the time. I don't know what you mean get the minimum sound for self-practice, because whenever you're practicing, I always tell people to play clean, okay? Unless you're right. If you're writing a song, you can write it with distortion or delay or things of that nature, but hiding behind effects doesn't make you a better guitar player. So you can either play acoustic or electric guitar, and that's a personal opinion. Other people may have different opinions. I know this year I'm going to add an effect to my guitar for the live stream, just to make it sound a little bit cooler, but it's going to be the bare minimum. It's going to be something like maybe I might add a clean sound with maybe just a tad bit of reverb just to make it sound cool. But outside of that, I always play clean, and I play unplugged my electric guitar. So it's difficult for people to play at home, especially for people like me, because I live in an apartment. I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment. So I have to be very cognizant of my neighbors. My neighbors they've been really fucking cool with me. So I go out of my way to be kind to them and polite to them and respectful of their time. And that we all share kind of a living space. We don't share like a room, but we share an apartment complex together. So, the playing clean, or at least playing during certain hours, is the only time I'll play. And I'll play at all hours of the day if I want to, because I know that the sound's not going to reverberate into other rooms. But again, yeah, I think you can get anything that you need. If you're trying to learn to get better at guitar, I don't think you don't need an to play through an amplifier to do so. I do have 2 amplifiers. They're very small. They're orange amps. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Thank you for your question. Shout out to you, bro. Again, guys, if you see that your commenting is taking me a while to get back to it, just understand I'm not doing it on purpose. I mean nothing by it. I'm just trying to keep my eyes closed to make sure I'm working and getting the best, doing the most effective practice techniques that I possibly can. I've got to look at these again because I was planning on doing the C major and C minor pentatonic scales. I just have to make sure that I know what they are. And I got to look at them right quick so we can get right to it. Okay, so I know what the C major one is. And then we're going to follow that up with the C minor, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale. I'm going to put the metronome back on at 190 beats per minute, and we're going to get it started. We're going to get it pepping. We're going to get it pepping. Shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday again for those of you. I guess happy Sunday for everybody. For those of you who are whatever. Doesn't matter. Happy Sunday, guys. I'm an idiot. All right, let's go. Where is the metronome? There we go. Second position, C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. try that again. Third position, C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic, minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the C minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now let's get right into the minor pentatonic of the C sharp D flat variety. This one's going to be a little bit tougher because this is a weird stretch, okay? No diddy. God, I wanted to use that earlier this week. First position, let's go. Play this one slowly because I can't. This was a tough stretch for me. did it quickly that second time. We did it. Let's go right into the second position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp G or C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, fourth position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go, y'all. Sixth position, the octave position, the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Guys, we just finished up with those scales. Now we don't need them anymore. Well, we do need them. We're always going to need them. But we don't need to work on those anymore. We're going to play Find the Note. And this week we're playing Find the C Note. Yo! So we're going to find the C. Again, we're using the plus 12, minus 12 method. For those of you who don't remember what that is or don't know what that is. Hey, man. What's going on? Red Quinn. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Sorry if it took me too long to respond to your messages. I don't know if I can see these. I don't know if these are time stamped. I can't see him. But shout out to you for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Was Bracken. Oh man, I've heard that one time in my entire life. And that was it was Wheezy on the remix to Was Poppin'. Was Bracken. Okay, I get it. Was Crackin'. What's good, man? It's good to see you. Shout out to you guys for being here on the stream. If you guys haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you'd like the videos. Maybe subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500. My goal, at least for this channel, is to make it, at least for the live stream, to make it net zero. And net zero basically means where I can make it as free for me as I'm trying to make for you guys as possible. Meaning that basically every cost, just the cost of my strings, cost of all that stuff, it's all taken care of through either advertiser-driven revenue or sponsorship stuff. But in order for me to get to that level, I have to have a certain amount of subs. So if you guys could sub, that would be totally awesome. That'd be really sick. Happy Sunday to you guys. I appreciate all you guys for being here. We're gonna get right into the find the note, plus 12 minus 12 method again. For those of you who play guitar, this method was not method. This activity, particularly, I found was recommended by Joe Satriani, a very famous guitar player. You should know who it is if you are a guitar player. He said that every guitar player, an intermediate guitar player, and an intermediate guitar player is defined by him as someone who can play a couple scales, a couple chords, and a couple songs. If you to find the note on any, you should be able to find any note anywhere on the fretboard. And basically, once it gets past the 12th fret, it just repeats itself. Okay, that's basically all that is. And the plus 12 minus 12 method is basically how you find the same note on the same string. So, for instance, yesterday when we were looking for the B note we know is at the 7th fret. Okay, and if you're trying to find the B note on the E string, and obviously this is going to change, the interval will be the same. It'll be 12 steps between both, but the interval, the position will change differently, or will be in a different place. So if we're finding the B note, we know it's we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. So on the E string, it will be on the 7th fret. You add 12 to 7, and you get 19. That's how you find its octave position on the same string. Now, if you wanted to, conversely, if you knew that it was at the 19th fret, you would subtract 12 from that number, and you'd find it at 7. It's literally as simple as that. So now we're trying to find the C note. So this is the C note. That's it. So we know that the C note is on the 8th fret. You add 12 to 8, and what do you get, guys? 20, okay? So we're at 8 and 20 on the low E string, which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the high E string. Which puts us at 8 and 20 on the low E string. Then when we go to the A string, we know that the B note was on fret 2, so B to C is only 1 fret, so we're at 3 and 15. 3 and 15 on the A string, guys. Then back to 8 and 20 on the low E string, which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the high string. Then we go to the B string, we know it's 1 up from that, so that puts us at, you guessed it, 1 and 13. So we're at 1 and 13 on the B string. Which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the high E string. Back to 8 and 20 on the low E string. Which puts us back to 3 and 15 on the A string. Then we go to the D string, which puts us at 10 and 22. 10 and 22 on the D string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the A string. 3 and 15 on the A string. Then back to 8 and 17. 8 and 20 on the low E string. When we start working on new exercises, my brain always gets discombobulated, so that's my bad, Chucks. On the B string, back to 1 and 13. Then we go to the G string. Yes, I heard it. Which last week we were at 4 and 16, which puts us at 5 and 17 this week. And back to 10-22 on the D string. Back to 3-15 on the low E string, or the A string, my bad. And back to 8 and 20. 8 and 20 on the low E string. Then I like to finish up with the slides like this. To this before I start aimlessly noodling around on my guitar, and that does not help me become a better guitar player. However, it does really help those who are working on trying to come up with different riffs. But noodling around your guitar doesn't actually make you a better guitar player. Just doesn't. Let's get right into the. Although it is fun. I didn't post this. Okay, guys, I know that you may or may not have forgotten this. We are working on the triads. Okay. We're doing, because we have to switch over to the C triads this week. Click on the C. Okay, C triads. I don't know why I left this on the entire time. We never needed this one on the thing. I keep forgetting to do that because I have a new mic now. So we're doing the C major triads today. I'm going to copy this into the chat so you guys can have it. I'm using a website called Guitar Thinker. I do not have a book on triads at the moment, but I will hopefully in the next couple of days, because part of the thing is, part of the what I want to spend my money on this month with the $63 I got from my cryptocurrency account, which is, again, if you sign up for cryptocurrency, I'm spending between 15 and 20% this year. So whatever my total is this year, 15 to 20% of my total gains, up to $100, but in between 50 and $100. To reinvest back in the channel this year happens to be $63. So I'm going to purchase a scanner, and I think I'm going to buy a book or something on the triad so I can post those so people can see them. So we're going to do the C major triads, okay? Starting on, again, these are strings 1. We're doing strings 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's how it's going to work. So it's the first one is, I think it's 1. So we got 1 and 8. One and 8. So 1 and 8. Now we're getting right into the 2, 3, and 4 chords, which I think I want to say is 2. Confused about triads. Triads are chords. It's the basic most fundamental chord that you can come up with that uses 3 strings, and that's why they're only major, minor, augmented, and diminished triads. I'm certain there are probably maybe other ones that I'm not thinking of, but those are the only ones that come up when I've looked them up. So I'm getting a book on chords and triads, and because it's people and guitar players and pianists alike, they say if you're going to try to learn chords, you should start with the triads. And we didn't start with the triads. We started with regular chords because there are certain ones you should know: the majors, the minors. We did the majors, the minors, the augmented, diminished, the sevenths, and the minor 7th chords last year. So hopefully this year we'll get back into those to remind us of those, and then maybe add 3 or 4 more different groups of chords. So these are the ones we're working on right now, the major triads, because apparently knowing these shapes helps us with everything else. So this puts us at 3, 4, and 5, or strings 3, 4, and 5. So now we're going to get right into strings 4, 5, and 6, where I think this is the last one. Well, I guess technically it's this. Now we're going to do the C minor triads. So let me see. There's a major. Go to the minor triads. Okay. Let's go to strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, guys, we're learning this stuff together. I'm not better at this than you guys are, and you may be better at this than I am. I don't want to make any assumptions, but yeah, we're learning this stuff together. Okay. Now strings 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. We can get to those. Trying to get those perfectly as I possibly can, especially considering it's the first week that I've been working on those. So, first day I've been working on first week. Stop it. Now we're going to go right into these D flat. Well, this is D flat. C sharp and D flat are sonically identical. We're going to do the major D sharp and D sharp major and D sharp minor. So. Inside chords, let's go. strings 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 5, which is. Let's go to the bottom, to the 4, 5, and 6 chords that sound a little something like this right here. Now we're going to get right into the minor triads for the D sharp, the C sharp, D flat minor triads, and then we're going to get right to the lick of the week. Again, this lick of the week is going to be a similar one that we've done. Similar. It's going to be same as one that we did last year, because the month of between now and the end of the week of February, from between the 16th and 22nd, I'm going to be posting all these other ones that I haven't posted yet, and it's just trying to. For me, it's an effort for me to just get better at the ones that I was not so very good at last year. And so this one's going to be a little bit tougher. So give me a second here, guys. We're going to get right to these minor triad chords that sound a little something like this right here. Let's get right to these 2, 3, 4 chords. Again, guys, this is the Guitar Thinker. I think I posted it in the chat. Should be in the chat if it's not there. please let me know so that way I can type it to you, send it to you so you can have it. My God, how do the C major and the A minor, how did the C major scale relate to A minor and D minor to the G major? Guys, those are called relative minors, okay? If you take, I want to say if you take it down to, if you go down 2 tones in that particular scale, in any major scale, those are called the relative minors. And a relative minor is a note, is a chord, is a scale that has the exact same notes as its relative major, but the root note changes. Okay? If that makes any sense to you. It's like if you're playing a C major scale. A C major scale is, let me see, that's a C major scale, okay? If you wanted to play its minor equivalent, I think you just only have to go down 2, is it 2 steps or is it 2 steps? So this is your root note. So if you played this in 7 tones, it would go like this. Same scale. You start here on this root note. This is where the root note is of the C scale. But if you start on the A as opposed to the C and you use the A as your root note, so your A would be right here, you play that same scale interval, the same notes, just starting on A as your root note, you have its minor equivalent, or its relative minor. It's just this. Anyway, shout out to you for your question, bro. We're going to finish up with these minor scales right here. But again, to answer your question, it is simple. How do they relate? C major scale and A major scale relate because they are, C major and A minor relate because A is the minor, the natural minor, what do they call it? It's equivalent. It's minor. It's relative minor. Okay? It's relative minor to the C major scale. And similarly, I believe G major is the D minor is the minor, the relative minor to the G major scale, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and again, those are natural minors, not harmonics, not melodic minors. Those are natural minors, whereas they're also known as Aeolian. Okay, just like as the Ionian scales are known as the major scales. Okay, yeah. Does that answer your question, bruh? Let's get right into this triad dictionary, and we're going to start with these ones right here. Let me see. D flat. That's my bad. I think I played this up a little bit higher. Once a little bit higher earlier. So let me just go back to that real quick. Start with these first ones again because I messed that up. Yeah, I did. inside chords. That's my bad, shotties. I messed that up. We're learning these triads together, guys, so you're going to hear me screw it up a bunch. I'm going to fuck this up a bunch, and I don't mean to do it. It's just, I'm not good at these. That's why I'm working on them, because I want people to also be a part of the process of seeing me get better as well, so that you can see what it is that I'm doing and help me tweak my practices so that I can get better too, and then I can help you tweak your practices. It's just like a us people helping people sort of situation out here. Now we're going to the 4, 5, and 6 string. So let's see if we can get that one worked out as soon as I can figure out. Now that we're done with the chords, guys, we're going to get right into the lick of the week. I've already posted that into the chat for those of you guys want to see it. The one that we worked on last week, we're doing it at 70 beats per minute. This one I'm going to turn off without, I'm not going to use the tempo for this one. But for those of you who forgot what that sounded like, I'll try to play through it quickly so people see it. So That's the one we did last week. And so this one we're going to work on this week is an older one that I haven't done in a while, but it's a really, really hard one, so I don't remember this one at all. I don't even remember doing it. I do remember doing it. I just don't remember. I forgot how hard it was, which is why we're going back to working on these so that I can get better at these. So I'm going to try to work on the first two measures today and see if we can get those memorized, or at least committed to my brain, committed to memory. Let me go ahead also to type in, let me hit pause on this, and I'll type this into the chat because I forgot their relatives. How do they relate? C major and... That way you have them. So yeah, any questions music theory related, guys, I'm happy to answer those questions off stream, because I won't have time to answer all of them on stream. And again, I'm not a music theory monster. I don't claim to be the best musician in this music. I mean, like, that's what I'm here. I'm an intermediate guitar player trying to get from intermediate to advanced. Hopefully next year I will consider myself an advanced guitar player. And we will sort of kind of define what that means this year as to what one would have to learn to get to that level. Let's get right into the backing track, which is not backing track, this one. Okay, so this is where we're starting this. See what the next two bars are. Okay, so it's... on that one a little bit more tomorrow. Now that we have that up there, I'm going to go back to the Polyphia riff. We're going to work on that and continue work on that because we're hopefully going to try to get that one better. Then we're going to go to the backing tracks, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. Happy Sunday to all of you guys. If you have any questions, hopefully you will ask them in the comment section. I hope that I've been able to answer those questions that you guys have seen accordingly. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful. It is free, and it makes me feel good about myself. Yeah. All right, let's get right to it. Guys, we're going to get right into the backing tracks. Thank you guys for staying with me here. We are almost done with today's session. I'm going to turn off the metronome because we don't need it for this section. Shout out to you guys for being here on a Sunday. I know it's not the fucking easiest to be here on a Sunday. Let's get it going full steam. Shout out to you guys who are here. Shout out to you guys who even can't be here but that are going to watch the replay section. And if you just can't watch the video today, well, that sucks for me, but I'm thankful to have you guys on the channel. So if you haven't done so already, I'd love it if you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That'd be really awesome. It'd be pretty gnarly. I got to make sure I have the volume up on this, which I do not. Turn up the volume here so that we can work on this next part. Again, we are in C major this week. Let's see if we can get that popping. So the chords in this one are C, G, A minor, and F. So. better than I anticipated. Way better than I anticipated. So that was a really good first time I've been back to the C major scale, at least working on that one. That will not happen often. Hopefully it will happen more frequently and more frequently, but as far as right now, I don't know if I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to keep trying, keep working. That clearly means that I'm understanding relationships between scales and chords. So something is going into my brain, something's working, so let's keep it popping. This one is C, F, A minor, and then G. So starting with C. as well. It was not as good as the first one, but both of them were pretty decent for the first time back with the C major scale, using C major backing tracks. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end the stream now because I'm done. And yeah, and that's just what it works. That's how it goes, guys. We work for about an hour and a half. Like I said, starting tomorrow, I'm going to really have to be really strict about the time that I really try to stay within that 1 hour and 30-minute period of time. We're almost at 2 hours now, which puts me about 30 minutes over what I should be doing. So again, there's a lot of stuff I'm going to have to go back and work on after I get off the stream. But I'm going to keep focused and stay and try to get things done as quickly as I can, especially when it comes to the scales, which are the things that I am really struggling with. But again, like I said before, sticking to that 1 hour and 30 minutes max really, and trying not to go over that period of time is really going to help me out as far as time-wise. So like I said before, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. For those of you who never joined my channel before, like I said, I go over my spiel at the end, but just really quickly, the channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve a live stream. Live stream is about practice. It's about improv. It's about me doing both of those things and us practicing together so we can get better as guitar players. The third thing is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X, using my knowledge as a guitar player to create the best music I can, singing and songwriting and writing different guitar parts and things of that nature, as well as the fourth thing, which is the replay section of the channel, which is where I ask people check out the replays, to comment, and subscribe to the channel, because it helps me do less of the third thing, the second thing, which is ask people to donate to the channel. You can do so in 2 ways, directly or indirectly, through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. That link is available in the description as well as in the chat. And you can donate as well through my cryptocurrency referral links in an indirect way by getting involved in the cryptocurrency space on the centralized exchange platforms. When you use my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits. The perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And because I'm the referring client, because I'm spending 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, up to $100. Like this year, I'm using $63 of my cryptocurrency money to spend back in the platform. That's how it helps out with the channel. And lastly, I ask people to like, comment. The easiest way for me to grow my channel, obviously, is to tell people to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But outside of my YouTube channel, you can help me grow my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my TikTok account, my Twitch account, as well as my Discord channel. It helps me grow as a songwriter, as a guitar player, as a musician in general, and it's going to inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, because helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my other platforms. My other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. Thank you so much for joining me today on a Sunday. Shout out to you guys for being here. We will see you tomorrow and in the next one, guys. Like I said before, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and I'm going to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Sunday, y'all.